Another bad week. I didn't relapse, but I was scrolling a lot this week, and I feel ashamed of myself again. And I don't know, man. Thing is, it's like I can't really complain either, because I know that in time, this issue will be fixed. I just have to continue trying, and eventually it'll get incrementally better. With every slip up, I learned something. Today, though, I have school. I have an exam today, and I'm not really ready. I know there's a few stuff you have to memorize, and then there's a practical portion. That stuff I feel pretty confident, but like it's the math part that I'm actually concerned about, because I have no clue what the formulas mean. I might just go in and try my best as usual and see what happens. Just got to school. Not looking forward to this at all, because I got an exam that I don't know. I have no clue if I'll pass, but gotta get it done. Honestly, I'm so disconnected from the outcome. I don't even care if I pass or fail. It's whatever. Move on with my life like always. Anyways, I don't think I can film much, but I'll see if I can get any clips in between. Exam time. I'm officially on summer break. I honestly don't give a shit if I pass or fail that exam. I don't care. I'm on summer now. No one can tell me shit. I'm gonna take advantage of these 3 weeks for sure, because I need to level up, man. So I'm gonna double down on everything I'm doing and see if it makes a change, if I get any different results. 3 weeks is a long time if you really focus. If you're just doing what everyone else is doing and just like having fun and going to parties, going to the club, all of that stuff, if you're doing that all the time, your summer break goes away like that. It's gone. If you actually focus and look to yourself and see, where am I lacking? What can I improve? And you actually sit down and focus and improve on those things that you were able to point out about yourself. Time still goes fast, but you're gonna notice once you start doing that and you actually start working on yourself, time won't move as fast, because I'ma be real. Working on yourself, at least in the beginning, is boring as hell. It's so boring, and it's kind of isolating as well. But over time, it just becomes who you are, and then you just outcompete everyone. So, fair trade-off in my opinion. Now I'm hungry as shit, bro, because I didn't eat. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a type of guy I never really felt like eating in the morning. I never woke up and said, you know what, I want to eat. I want to stuff my face first thing in the morning. Never had that urge. I don't know if it's just me, or I have good blood sugar regulation. That's probably why. If you guys want to know where I am right now, just walking around. There's a forest over that way. I'm gonna walk to it and just chill for a bit. To elaborate on that point I made earlier, I get super hungry at around 12 to 2 p.m. That's the time where it's like I need most of my calories, or else I'm probably gonna mess up a bunch of other things like my sleep. 12 to 2 p.m. is the window where I have usually a ginormous meal. I don't do the whole 3 meals a day thing. I think that's a scam. I do sometimes 2, sometimes 1 giant meal, right? So instead of having the 2 meals, sometimes I'll just take lunch, dinner, merge that together, and have a ginormous meal all at one time, usually within that 12 to 2 p.m. time frame. And I find that's what works best for me when it comes to like circadian rhythm and being the most energized throughout the day without crashing. So if any of you guys want to steal that, feel free. And also another thing is, I usually take walks like these, just walking wherever the hell. It doesn't matter where I go, but I usually do it if I'm not at school. It'll be right away in the morning, get some sunlight in the eyes right away. And then I'll do another one late at night, because I don't know, there's something about walking at night. It's kind of nice. You don't have all this heat beaming on you. You could just freely walk and it's peaceful. But during the day is nice too, because you get the sunlight. It's kind of crazy looking back already on my first video. I was kind of more scripted even then. Now I treat this place like my own personal diary. I just say whatever the hell is on my mind and just talk about what I'm doing throughout the day and what I'm working on and any trials and tribulations that go on in my life. And whoever's down for the ride, feel free to join. I hope to inspire and help as many people as possible with my journey, and we'll keep moving forward. And I just had a thought though. I know most of you guys feel the same. I'm kind of in a similar spot as you, where you think you're not good enough for the school system, and that's what you thought your whole life, but it's actually not true. The school system failed you. It failed you exactly how it failed me. All I want to do is literally, ever since I was a kid, all I cared about was friends and family, having my peace of mind, and being able to help people in any way I can. Those were the three things that have always been important to me ever since I was young. As you grow, you might gain some different values. One of them for me is something else that is more important to me now, is realizing my potential and trying to achieve above and beyond what my potential is. I'm almost positive a good amount of you can relate. And I realized early that the school system isn't made for everyone, and it's also designed to fit you into a certain mold that you may not want for yourself. And it's that forcing into that mold that made me realize this is not meant for me. This is not who I am. I'm not meant to be just some guy who just follows orders and just a nice obedient little pet. I have a ton of potential, and I have things that I need to do, things that I need to help people with. It's kind of crazy how when you're walking alone in nature with no music, what I'm doing right now, or if you're in the shower late at night, only then is the times when you get these downloads. You just get thoughts, brilliant thoughts, introspective thoughts, self-reflective thoughts. It all just comes in those times when you're alone. And that brings me back to my other point from before. Why kill your potential by just trying to follow other people and distracting yourself all the time, when the true power of yourself is unveiled when you're alone? Workout completed as per usual. Something completely random. Right before my workout, I did a little bit of research and I found out I have a gene mutation. It's called LPR5 gene mutation, I'm pretty sure. Basically, my bones are not average. I have the skeletal structure of a mutant. My bones are essentially concrete. So that's kind of crazy. Anyway, as usual, gotta get some work done. Let's get it done. Here we go. Today was a pretty good day, very productive. Only thing I regret is I did doom scroll a little bit. But other than that, pretty good day. Not gonna lie, I was very pissed off the past few days because of all of the BS I had to do with school and stuff, and there's a lot of pressure on me in such a short time span. But I'm on summer now for a few weeks, pretty much a month I'm off. So I can use this time to realign and really focus on what I need to do. It's kind of nice out here. I don't know how to explain it. It is dark out, but it just rained a little bit, and then now the rain stopped, so it's a little bit moist, and the air feels moist, and it's kind of nice. I was thinking before, if I had 3 people throughout all of history that I would just want to sit down and have a conversation with, who would it be? I really sat down and thought about it, and I came to the conclusion. Number 1, Nikola Tesla. That guy is an absolute G. Free energy. He really cracked the code on a lot of stuff, information that's been lost. Second person would be probably Jesus, because I feel like Jesus was very misunderstood, not only in his time, but also to this day, he's very misunderstood. His intention wasn't to create followers and to create Christians. His intention was to create Christs, to create leaders. So it's kind of sad now that I truly really looked into it and I truly understand him and his message. It's kind of sad looking into it and seeing how people didn't really take it the way that he intended it to be taken. Third one is, none of you guys will know this, but someone by the name of Thoth the Atlantean. I looked into ancient Sumeria and ancient Sumerian scriptures and the tablets, and this guy Thoth was everywhere. If you look into the ancient past, this guy was in ancient Sumeria. He was in those cultures, recognized him. Chinese cultures recognized him. People in the Mexican region, South America, that region, they recognize him. Some of the native people in North America recognize him. They all have different names for him, but he was very much real and he was very much present in the ancient past. And this guy, he knew a lot. Walking alone hits so hard. Not even alone, just like walking outside at night in the summertime, there's something about it, man. It hits so hard. I honestly prefer walking at night over walking during the day. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's the fact that it's a good temperature, it's not boiling hot. Could be the fact that the lights are just shining. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of all of those things, but yeah, I've had oh, there's a star right there. Is that a star? I don't know. There's a light in the sky. I don't know, it might be a star. Stars are weird, man, especially in like industrial areas, because sometimes you'll see like one star or like one and then another star, and then other than that you don't see anything. It's the light pollution. So if you go up north or you go to areas that aren't as populated, you'll see not only more stars, but you will see entire galaxies or clusters of stars, and it's just insane. Now, I haven't seen the sky like that ever. I have not. I've seen other people who've talked about it and kind of I've never been far out of a city to see the sky in that way. I would love to though. Maybe there you have it. Week 6 pros from today. I was very focused. I actually got way more work done than usual. My output was insane. Basically 2 hours of work, 2 to 3 hours as usual. But the output for that time was like 10x what it usually is. So that's like a very, very pro from today. Con, I did doom scroll. I mentioned that earlier. Other than that, I've gotten everything else back on track. And I'm looking forward to next week. Transformation's not fully complete yet, but we're getting there one step at a time. Looking forward to everything that's to come. If you want to see the next video of the next week, I'm gonna link the video in the description down below. And that's it for this week, guys. Crazy progress. I'm feeling an upward spiral coming. See you guys in the next one.